So, as the presidential clown car for the Republican Party continues to spiral out of control, our good friend, Ben Carson, joins on and piles on when he's asked about Black Lives Matter. And even though, you know, Ben Carson's a pretty smart guy, you know, he's a doctor, he's pretty smart. But at a conference called the Freedom's Journal Institute, which is a conservative black group, he said the Black Lives Matter movement is silly. So after the death of Michael Brown, Eric Garner, New York, Walter Scott, the 9 worshipers at Mother E's Church in Charleston, South Carolina, after all of that, after Sandra Bland's death, after the death of Sam Dubois in Cincinnati, the Black Lives Matter movement is silly. America, it's silly. Something's really wrong. Something is really, 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 really wrong. It's really wrong. Now, let me break this down. Just let me go a step further, right? Let me go a step further on this point and make it very clear. And I've said this before, but I'm going to just describe this whole thing. So people who say that all lives matter, right, and white lives matter. This is the mistake. This is the mistake in their logic. We know, in theory, all lives matter. We also understand that white lives matter. That's very clear. What seems to be unclear and questionable is whether or not black lives matter. And the reason why that is questionable is because each and every single day you see another story of a black man being shot by the people that are expected to make sure. The job of the police is to make sure that all lives matter. That's the job of the police department. To make sure that every American is safe and communities are safe and welcoming. Sadly, policing has went off the rails. Far off the rails. And thus, they think it's okay to choke a black man for 11 minutes of death or to shoot a black man in the head in a routine traffic stop for not having a front license plate. They also think that it's okay to shoot a black guy while he's running away. And so yes, whether or not Black Lives Matter is in question. And as a black man, Ben Carson should know that whether Black Lives Matter is in question. Just saying.